Welcome to another episode of Game Boy Roulette, where we take a look at randomly chosen games from the Game Boy library. Montezuma's Return. Oh good, I've been waiting for him to get back. Don't worry, this game is not, in fact, about traveler's diarrhea, which is sometimes referred to by the name Montezuma's Revenge. No, instead we're headed back to the early days of console gaming, and a game with the title Montezuma's Revenge. It was another game that was quite ahead of its time. With its adventure, platforming, and massive connected maze-like world, the game is often called one of the first ever entries into the Metroidvania genre. It was released for all the usual systems at the time: Atari, Commodore, ColecoVision, IBM PC, Apple II, ZX Spectrum, and the Master System, and so naturally it eventually got a sequel, one titled Montezuma's Return. But this was a different kind of sequel. It was the 90s, and companies were looking for any old 2D game that they could add an extra dimension to. Montezuma's Return, released for Windows in 1998, was a first-person puzzle platformer. It wasn't great, as you would expect, but it had its fan base and some nostalgia value, and funnily enough, Montezuma's Return got releases for the Game Boy Color, but instead of the massive graphical upgrade, they instead went back to it being 2D. So maybe they'll capture the spirit of the original game better by keeping things nice and simple, and preferably with as few polygons as possible. The cover has way too much for me to talk about. The giant mask, the angry opossum, the very, very gratuitous nipple. It's actually kind of hypnotic in a beautiful, bizarre way. A classic game gets another shot of life on the handheld. Let's have a throwback adventure with Montezuma's Return. Ooh, I get choices right off the bat. Take Two, in association with, who was it? Tarantula? Wow, been a while since I've seen them. Ooh. I like this music. Montezuma's Return. There's me, John Adventurer. Actually, I think the character has a name. I forget what it is, though. Well, I guess we're just doing this. Let's go. We are just right into it. Okay, there we go. That whole thing was a cutscene. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Full map. What? I explode. Oh, God, I have clones. Okay, let's see here. So the jumping is weird. You can't control yourself when you jump. You either jump straight up, or you have a perfect arc like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. They are very much going for an old-school design. I probably want to avoid the skull. Oh, a key. Ding! This music sounds like another song, but I can't put my finger on what. Let's go. Hello. Don't mind me, Mr. Snake, I'll take that gem. Is this a straight one-to-one remake of the original Montezuma's Revenge? Because just based on, you know, the little that I saw of them, the level design's looking kind of similar. Graphics are kind of nice, though. This is going to be a weird thing to point out, but the way that the rocks look is actually really nice. There's a nice pattern on them. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. What have I done? Oh, I got skulled. Oh. I guess you can't land on it from a distance. Ow. Okay, so the fall damage is instant, and it happens if you fall over, like, more than 3 feet. Wow, that is brutal. Oh, and we're just right back to the beginning. They are not messing around with difficulty. There is a password system, though. Okay, let's do this. You know what? This time, I'm gonna go to the left. It's a noble effort to basically remake the original, or at least remake the mechanics of it. I just wonder if it was the right thing to do, since gaming had evolved since then. Is a thing. What the? What? This music has completely changed. Oh, that's... okay. I get it. So that shield was brief invincibility, and the sword was I can kill one enemy. Okay. There's 3 blind mice. That's it! For some reason, the song reminds me of 3 blind mice. I'm not sure why, but it just does. What's our goal? What are we doing? Where's Montezuma? Look, you can see on the right, that's a triangle door. Okay, so that's what I need the triangle key for. Yep, this is a Metroidvania, alright. For all its weirdness and awkwardness so far... Oh, God! Oh, I survived. I'm kind of liking this. Uh-oh. Oh no. I wonder if I have to get like a super jump at some point. It's very much a scaled down in terms of mechanics Metroidvania game. Whoops. But in a good way. Hi. Are you a good guy or a bad guy? You're a bad guy. Well, I survived longer than last time, and I'm starting to get used to the way the game plays. You have to sort of shift your mind a bit with a game like this. It's so old school, there's like insta-kills from falling too far, and only 2 types of jumps. It's very much trying to capture the spirit of the game it was based on. It being just a very old, limited, but still fun, Metroidvania game. And you know what? The game actually looks alright too. And I think it plays pretty well too. Not amazing. You kind of, like I said, you have to sort of shift your mind to play it properly. Okay, is there a way to see a password somewhere? You know, I want to check something really quick. Okay, so the password system is to go to either level 1, level 2, or the final boss. There's a boss? Well, that's interesting. What? Right, okay, that one's too far. There's a lot of memorization in this game. Over here. No, over here. I got skulled deep and hard. This is like that perfect kind of difficulty where the difficulty is high because of a lot of stuff, but it's the kind of difficulty that makes me want to keep playing and getting better, you know? I'm pretty sure I just glitched out the game by landing inside that wall, but let's just ignore that. Hut. New screen. Got the shield. Fight me, cowards. Yeah, okay, so the shield is pure invincibility for a while. Oh, and if I get one more square key, I can go unlock that big door over there. Man, I'm totally into this. It has its flaws, it has its problems, but it also has a very fun gameplay style. What? It even has new music, sometimes. Oh god. And fire. I think this is a dead end. It totally is. Damn you, Montezuma. You've truly gotten your revenge in your return. If his returns keep going this well, I hope Montezuma returns a few more times. I'll start though with the negatives. The game was definitely a bit, for lack of a better term, janky. They captured the spirit of the original, but also captured the actual gameplay style, which, let's be honest, hasn't aged perfectly. Only being able to jump 2 ways is tough, and the fall damage and the nature of the maze made it very much a trial and error game. But those aside, I was really impressed with Montezuma's return. The graphics were quite nice for a Game Boy game, with fun enemy designs and solid animations, and the music and sounds were fun. Nice little updates of the original graphics from the Atari days. And if you're wondering, the Game Boy Color graphics made the game look even better. But it's the gameplay that really sold Montezuma's return, that sense of wonder that the original game brought that was captured perfectly on the Game Boy sequel. The sense of slowly exploring the map, making it further each time and finding new keys and paths to progress, and learning the patterns of the enemies and platforms so older rooms became easier to get through. It lived up to that reputation of being an early Metroidvania without feeling like a relic, to the point where I'm really eager to jump back into the game, keep exploring and see what else I can find, including that hinted at boss. This is one of those games worth playing even if it's not some kind of masterpiece. Instead, it's worth playing because it's a damn good exploration platformer, with gameplay that pays tribute to its roots as an important piece of gaming history. Of course, with a revenge and a return already made, when do we get a Montezuma resurrection? And that's all for another episode of Game Boy Roulette. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to follow the series as we continue to dig through the Game Boy vault. I'm Brian J, and I'll see you next time.